Dan Ben urged his Newcastle colleagues to turn up in their numbers and produce a Paris 2.0. Can you imagine? By the end of the day, Marcus Rashford had the final say. You can call it the Marcus Rashford show if you want. But Barcelona turn up and produce the goods in Tyneside. Champions League nights are always special. I have Nana Kwame here with me for us to discuss what just happened in England. Nana Kwame, what's up?
Adeo, bro. This another day to dissect the Champions League night. I mean, it's the Champions League. It's a very interesting night. There's nothing that beats it apart from maybe the FIFA World Cup. There's nothing that beats it. But I like the intro when you mentioned
the Paris 2.0.
It wasn't just Paris. Now they were talking about 1997.
They said they wanted to repeat what they did to Barcelona.
What they did to Barcelona, that it was 3-2 for Stino Asprilla, who
he had the hat trick.
Yes, on that day. So it wasn't just Dan Ben. Alan Shearer was talking about it. Keith Gillespie was talking about it. Noberto Solani. Even Asprilla himself was talking about it. So everybody was like, oh, maybe Newcastle was going to turn up and was going to give Barcelona a hard time. Kind of like a certain group of people. I shall not mention names.
Which group of people?
We will not mention names. They were harkening back, summoning the spirit of a previous meeting, corresponding fixture and so on. Just like Newcastle right now, so today, same thing.
But see, if you watch the game from the onset, the kind of energy that Newcastle approached this game with, clearly you would imagine that there was no way they were going to sustain it for a period of 90 minutes. When you start a game like that, in a crucial game like this in the Champions League, you need to get the goals. You need to get the goals as early as possible.
True.
Barca managed to weather the storm. They managed to sail through at halftime goalless. And you reckon that with a team with such class, as far as European pedigree is concerned, it was only a matter of time that the results were going to come.
This match, if I'm to say it in three, penny in the penny.
Otra.
Newcastle, them no rich as compared to Barcelona.
They felt so confident of getting something out of this.
Because if you're playing at home, and yes, you've beaten PSG, and as far as English football is concerned, in recent times, your home ground is one of the most intimidating places to go to. Absolutely. Of course, you have that sort of confidence. So I do not blame Newcastle fans for having that sort of confidence. I do not blame Newcastle legends for having that. I don't even blame Dan Ben and the other players for galvanizing themselves and having that belief that, yes, they can pull off an upset against Barcelona. But Eddie Howe made a mistake.
What mistake did he do?
The front three.
He started Anthony
Gordon, Elanga, and then Harvey Barnes.
Yeah.
Was this not the same front three we've been seeing in the Premier League first three games?
Yeah.
And they scored only 2 goals.
So who are you expecting to see in there?
Nick Voltemada, start him.
He popped up with a goal.
It was
Anthony Gordon who scored. Yeah.
He was brought in for what? 90 million?
Huge sum of money.
Yes. After getting bounced by only God knows how many strikers, you finally found your striker. Start him. Why are you bringing on these things? So to me, in the first half, Newcastle half them puffed. They got most of the possession, which was a bit shocking. And the gilt-edged chances, especially Harvey Barnes. If I'm a Newcastle fan, the first person I would attack is Harvey Barnes.
Why?
You see,
that was a chance he should have buried.
He should have buried it. How on earth? Fine, you can say the angle was against him, but come on. How on earth do you play such a low? And the second one in Pokemon, baby shots. Now I'm Joan Garcia to the point that Barcelona fans are shading our keeper Ter Stegen for nothing. Say Joan Garcia is an assured safe pair of hands. And then Ter Stegen was he a statue or what?
No, but you can't begrudge Joan Garcia. Since he joins Barcelona, I think he's been very, very brilliant in between the posts for Barca. So for that one, we can't begrudge.
Let's
talk about Marcus Rashford. Look, when he joined on loan from Manchester United, the big question was, how is this guy going to fit into Barca's system? In the first place, did Barca really even need him to start with? And there was a lot of questions here and there. So even for him to start today, yes, you argue from the backdrop that Lamine Yamal was not available and all that. So Hansi Flick needed to find the balance as far as the three behind Lewandowski was concerned. What do you make of his performance today?
So Rashford, he's a very interesting player. Like honestly, like you said, the question was when I heard the news that Barcelona was going for Rashford, in my head I was like, why? And on loan. Because I thought, maybe because, Barcelona's financial problems. Problems. In fact, let me turn into a pabubu. Abasa. So I thought, what is the point in going for Rashford? Especially because you have Ferran Torres, Lamine Yamal, Dani, Fermin, Lewandowski.
They are spoiled for choice.
What is Rashford going to do? How much game time is he going to get there? Lo and behold, Lamine Yamal gets what? Pubic injury. Which we suspect is a sexually transmitted disease. If nobody will say it,
do you have evidence? Do you have evidence to show it's a sexually transmitted?
I don't have. That is why I say I suspect.
Okay.
So Rashford step this game, the first half, shit.
Yeah, I agree. He didn't start the game very well. But if
to the point that at halftime, I decided to go and check social media, Barcelona fan pages, especially in the comments. Bench Rashford, send Rashford to the bench. Rashford has been bad. Pardon my language. Rashford has been shit. This. Second half, he scores 2 goals to shut everybody up. It's not really surprising because if you check the number of teams he has a good record against, Newcastle is part of them.
Absolutely.
So it's not really surprising. If you follow the EPL and you've been following his progress since his days as a youth player at Manchester United, it's not really a shock for him to score those 2 goals, but 2 brilliant goals, 2 important goals because nobody stepped up. Rafinha was a ghost, unfortunately. Lewandowski,
he was virtually a passenger as well.
I mean, when you don't give him the service, I thought.
No, it was a difficult game for Barcelona. Let's not take anything.
Yeah, it was a
because Newcastle
physical game.
Yeah, absolutely. They were very physical. They were quick to the second ball. I'm not surprised at all.
As I said in the preview, those 3 midfielders, Joelinton, Guimaraes, and then the gambler. Those 3 will not make it easy for anybody. So I was like, see, let me say, people say what football is about. I think it was Johan Cruyff that said it or somebody like that. Football is about the brain, not about ahonding and strength. It's not just about ahonding and strength because otherwise, no offense to we as Africans, by now would have had an African World Cup winner if it's just about strength. It's about flair and.
I absolutely agree with you on that. If we needed an indication, okay, look at the 2 goals Marcus Rashford scored. One, a brilliant header after a cross from Jules Koundé on the left.
Rare header, it must be said.
And then the second goal, out of nothing, a belter from outside the penalty box. These are 2 key things Barca needs to add to their game. And you reckon, okay, that this is the reason why Hansi Flick went in for Marcus Rashford. And if Barca can add this to their game, going into the season, I get the feeling it's one key thing that will take them far as well as the Champions League.
I mean, for the longest time, Barcelona hasn't been known to have that player that isn't afraid to take shots from outside the box.
I agree.
They are known to be pass, and then when you're right in front of the penalty box and the opportunity presents, take Rashford aside. Who else would be willing to do that? Maybe who? Maybe Pedri?
You hardly see them take shots
long
from
shots
outside the penalty box.
And the second goal was trademark Rashford. Typical cutting, shoot. It's not really a shock like that, in my opinion.
Let's do the Manchester City Napoli game. Napoli unfortunately had a red card. They were reduced to 10 men.
A deserved red card.
Giovanni Di Lorenzo in the first half. De Bruyne, unfortunately, who was making a return to the Etihad, had to be sacrificed. City still found a way, and they got the better of Napoli. They beat them by 2 goals.
I mean, City will find a way because already 11 against 11, they were already under the cosh. It was one-sided. Conte came and played haram ball, as I thought, as I expect. You see, you say that the big six of Harambo, Honte Kahubi.
Big six of them.
Harambo.
And one more big six.
The big six of Harambo, Mourinho Kahun, Arteta Kahun, Conte Kahun, what's the name? Sean Dyche Kahun. What's his name? Getafe, Bordalas Kahun. Bordalas no pokra there uncle. If he's like if it was comparable to the Ghanaian big six, Bordalas Obey Kwame Nkrumah. Then I've forgotten the last one. Simeone. No, but the last one program forget. On your Kwame Nkrumah. JB Dankwa. Kwame Nkrumah bears Simeone. But I digress. They got why are you comparing a seasoned coaches with a trainer scout? Mr. Producer, why?
Yeah. Finish up the Napoli.
It even got worse when they got the red card.
Yeah.
Because once they got the red card, I was just waiting. It was only a matter of time. The first half was full of mischance. Tijani Reinders mischance. Foden mischance. In fact, let's big up Doku. He's starting to give the numbers.
Yeah, which is very important.
We saw him give 2 assists against Man United, and now he's gotten a goal today. We encourage our Ghanaian brother continue giving goals, assists. And as for Haaland, inevitable.
I think he's scored 50 goals now in the Champions League. I think the earliest
50 in
the earliest to do so besides Ruud van Nistelrooy in terms of number of games per goal ratio.
We drew 50.
Share. Anyway, so if you take the Premier League clubs, apart from our brothers from the blue side of London, Arsenal won, Man City also won, Liverpool won. So it only means Chelsea are the only English club. Tottenham, of course, also won. The world champions failed to deliver a win for the world champions. They failed to deliver a win for the English clubs on match day 1 as far as the Champions League is concerned. Nana Kwame, many thanks for doing this with me. Guys, it will interest you to know that this weekend is the big one. Manchester City will return to action against none other than Arsenal. It's master versus student. Just stay with us. We'll preview that game in our next video as well. So just stick and stay with VAR Room on Westman Studio. We got you covered. Many thanks once again for Nana Kwame for doing this with me. My name, as always, has been Elikem. Always make sure you are glued to our YouTube channel. Subscribe and keep watching as we deliver content upon content. Until then, stay glued and be good.